What's going on, y'all? It's Gabe here from Skeleton Crew, and Kevin is back there. It's been a minute. It's been a few months. It's been a very trying past few months, that's for sure. First off, I want to thank everybody that's still kind of checking in on me and subscribed on my channel. I just thank you. It means a lot to somebody that doesn't really know what they're doing with their channel and really much know what to talk about on it, other than what I experience and what I go through, and how I see things. Yeah. Without going into too much detail, the past few months I've just been kind of going back and forth as to like what I'm doing with my life and what direction I want to go, and honestly, the more I sit and think about it, the more I'm just like, I just want a peaceful life. That's it. You know? And I think a lot of people want that as well. Knowing how to go about doing that is an entirely different story. There's no manual, no guide as to how to go about doing that. The longer I how do I explain this? I just want to be completely as transparent as I possibly can with everything that I go through, with situations that I've been in, and I feel safe enough to talk about the past few months that I have been going through, and yeah, let's get into it. With that being said, shall we? If you're new to my channel, my name is Gabriel, and I am a trans man. I started my journey back in 2015, and I'm still going. I'm still, trucking along, taking things, well, trying to take things as they come within my control and process the best way I know how to do that. And the more I learn about myself, the easier life gets, and the more complicated, complex, and more beautiful things get as well, as long as I'm open-minded in some way. So, yeah, let's dive into it. I am autistic. I have ADHD. I am still figuring out what I want to do for a career. Currently, I am in school for kind of like dental administration. I know that sounds weird because I went from tattooing to that. Little known fact about me is I actually do enjoy data entry and like making like little important clicky clackies. Yeah, I find it very fun. I find it very satisfying. It took me different colleges, different career paths to figure out that I love to learn about new things, and I don't necessarily have to stay in one career if I don't like it. That's what I'm learning. At the ripe old age of 35. My goodness. Wow. Has anybody else like realized their age and was like, holy crow, I am nowhere where I thought I'd be at my age? You know? Or is that just me? Because I thought I'd be married, have kids, own or paying a mortgage on a house. I have none of those things have happened to me yet. Yet to be married, yet to own a home, and have kids. There are things that I don't think I really want anymore, like necessarily, well, no, I would love to own my own home. That's still something that's like goals. The other two, however, marriage and kids, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, and that just might be my bias, because I've been in relationships that have taught me a lot about myself and about what healthy relationships look like versus what they are not, you know? So yeah, Kevin is munching away on a blanket that I very much love. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna have to watch that later. So yes, I also have to take into account that I am autistic, so things weird. My hearing just went completely out in my right ear, and it's like high-pitched weird. Anyway, because of, well, not because of, but I am autistic, so things are gonna not line up to what other people's lives. For example, my siblings. I often compare myself to them because they're great. They're awesome human beings, and I'm just so proud of them. I really am. So I would very much love to be married one day, to have a house. Kids, I'm not so sure about anymore. What was the other one? I think that was the other, yeah. That has always been at the forefront of my mind ever since I was a kid. Always wanted to have a family and be a dad and all that great stuff. I realize now, as an adult, that having your mental health kind of, you know, not necessarily under control, but like more like self-awareness about your own mental health and where you are with it, being able to cope and deal with very tough situations that you go through as an adult, and teach that to kids, much less your own kids. Unfortunately, I wasn't really taught that when I was growing up, so I'm doing that now. And it's been very difficult, but in those difficult moments, I've found that I've been able to have strength and courage when I didn't think I would have been able to. So that's a good thing, I think. And guess what else did I want to talk about? Let's see. I'm still tattooing. Don't get me wrong, I'm still tattooing. I still love to tattoo people. I think more so now it's just going to be like friends that I want to tattoo. And that's probably just going to be like a side hustle / hobby for me. I don't know that I'm going to be taking like clients and like new clients. That's probably just because of the experience that I went through the past few months. I'm still battling with it. I don't really like to talk about it yet. I promise I will talk about it. It's just been something that there are a lot of like trigger warnings for me, and for like other people that are watching my channel, there will be like trigger warnings. So when I'm ready to talk about that, I will talk about it, just not today in this video. As you can tell, like bringing it up in my mind, I'm just, yeah, I'm not fully comfortable speaking about it yet. Outwardly to y'all, like through immediate family and like really close friends, I have been able to speak about it. I have been able to talk about it to my therapist, and I'm slowly working the courage up to put the pieces together and move forward with it. So if you're with me long enough, I should be able to, you know, get my puzzle pieces all framed up and then put them in, put the pieces together, as it were. Sorry. Kevin's just like chilling behind the coffee table and just like, it's very strange. Anyway, he's been my big rock, my big little horse through everything, and I am so grateful for him. I also am grateful for everybody that's reached out and helped me through all of the stuff and crap that I have been through and unfortunately had to, you know, learn from. So I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I saw the warning signs. I'm glad that I got out when I did. So that will be enough said on that situation. I usually have like a lot to say, and this one is probably just going to be short and sweet, honestly, because of the disorganization that's going on in my brain, and I want to get that all organized for y'all. So this is just kind of on the fly that I wanted to kind of peek in and say hello. I'm still here. I am back in a sense, I guess. I'm trying something new with the filming here. I'm not using my phone. I'm using an actual full high definition camera, so it's new for me. If you guys haven't, if I didn't edit it out with the whole blur thing, just because I'm still learning how to use this. Okay, bear with me. I still want to keep true to my channel. I still want to talk about mental health and being autistic as an adult with ADHD, going through all the struggles, going through all the adventures, and learning about my heritage. That's also one thing that I did want to share with you guys as well. I did take a DNA test and I was able to find out all of that cool stuff. So yes, I did take the plunge, and now some lab has my DNA and information. I learned that I am Mexican, Filipino, Malaysian, Japanese, Korean, North African, and Nigerian, and I think that's it. I think. So that's quite the mix. Yeah. In my other videos, I do talk about it more in detail. That one, I'm not... I haven't even touched that can of worms. I'm not going to call it a can of worms, because it's not a can of worms. I haven't even really much less processed the fact that my parents have some owning up to do. So, yeah. My background, from my knowledge, is my father is Filipino, my mother is Métis, so French, Canadian, and Native, Cree. And none of that, except for the Filipino, like the small bit of Filipino, is in the DNA test that I got back. So, yes. Slight panic in my face. I have yet to delve into that, and my dad is pretty much in denial that I'm legit his kid, and I don't speak with my mother for other reasons that I will discuss later in my other videos. It's a complicated relationship, honestly. Anyway, so like I said, I just wanted to pop in, say hello. I missed y'all. I feel so much better getting this all out, honestly. My mental healths have been getting better day by day, taking it day by day. Sometimes, you know, I go 5 steps forward and take 3 steps back and be like, whoa, okay, yeah, no, not ready yet, not ready yet. So it's a roller coaster is the best way I can describe it. But like, even if when you're on a roller coaster, it eventually ends. Whereas this is just like, it just keeps going, you know. I hope y'all have a very great afternoon on this fall October. And I will be posting more about the situation that I was in a few months ago. I know I'm starting to feel more comfortable about talking about that situation, so it will come out, and I hope you all are there for the viewings. Okay, If you find yourself coming back to my channel, please like and subscribe, share it with your friends. I am all about talking about mental health and how we can uplift each other and get better about it, and have not have such a stigma about having mental health issues, about having those issues that a lot of people now, I'm actually happy to say, that are talking about now. So that's really awesome. So please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. We will speak more. Alright, y'all. I love ya, and I hope you have a great day, life, year. Bye!